Hi YouTube, it's Kathy, and for the first time ever, I'm bringing you a Read Your Gaze readathon TBR. I'm saying for the first time ever because the first and second rounds of this readathon were actually completely overlapping with the third and fourth rounds of the Queerlit readathon, so I've never actually been able to do this one before. And I've always wanted to because it seems really fun. The prompts are really cool. This round is taking place June 8th through 14th, so it is the week after Queerlit Readathon, and it doesn't overlap this time. And I just want to say a special thank you to Boston, who is the host of this readathon. She actually moved her dates because they ended up being at the same time as Queerlit Readathon again, and I was like, but I want to do both, and I can't do both in the same week. So we're going to try in the future to have them not overlap, but have them right next to each other so everybody can do both. What I like about this readathon is every round has a different theme, and this one is Queer Scouts. Because there's different themes every time, there's different prompts based on those themes, and I really like that concept. So let's get into what I'm going to try to read. The first prompt is Camping Badge, a book that takes place in the woods. For this one, I'm going to try to read The Devouring Grey, and I say trying because it all depends on whether or not I can get it from the digital collection of my library. I know my library has it. Whether or not somebody else will have it out when I need it for this readathon, who knows? The next prompt is Art Badge, a book with an illustrated cover, and for this one I'm going to read Meet Cute Club. This one seems to have everything I need. It's queer fiction, it's got a cute romance, it's about a book club. I'm here for it. Next we have Bird Watching Badge, a book with a bird on the cover, and for this one I'm going to read Reverie by Ryan LaSala. This book has been hyped all over the place and I've been meaning to get around to it, and I'm going to finally do that, and I've specifically tried not to learn too much about it. I think it's a little bit fantastical. I believe it has to do with dreams, and that's really all I know besides it's queer as heck. Next we have the Emergency Preparedness Badge, and this one is to read either a dystopian or a survival story. For this one, I'm going to try to read Each of Us in a Desert by Marco Shiro. I absolutely loved Anger is a Gift by Marco Shiro. My understanding is the protagonist in this one is trekking through the desert, which seems like a survival story to me, and that's all I know. That's all I want to know, besides the cover is absolutely gorgeous. The next prompt is Nature Badge, and that's a book that predominantly features nature. For this one, I'll be doubling up and either using Each of Us a Desert or The Devouring Grey because I know that I won't be able to read all the books this week, even though I really want to. The final prompt is Teamwork Badge, and that's to read the group book. The group book this round is Felix Ever After by Case and Calendar. I, again, am going to have to rely on my library, so whether or not I get to it depends on whether or not the library has it available at the time. I'm very strategic about how I try to take digital copies out of the system so that the loan period will overlap with the readathon, so we'll see if I'm able to do that. I honestly don't know much about this book besides I believe the main character is a trans boy and the cover is absolutely stunning. I read Kaysen's first book, Hurricane Child. It was a 3 or a 3.5 star book, which isn't bad. So I'm looking forward to seeing how their writing has grown since then. So there you have it. Those are the 5 books I'm going to try to read during Read Your Gaze. Are you participating in this one? Let me know about it down in the comments below. On the way down with the comments, if you hit that subscribe button, that would be very nice of you. If you don't feel like leaving a comment but want to make sure that I know that you were here, just leave me an emoji or a smiley face if you're on your keyboard. You can like and share this as you see fit, and I will see you very soon. Bye!